Omar Berrada Day at Man United. Omar Berrada is commencing his works at Manchester United today. And if at all you never knew, that's what is happening right today at Manchester United. Omar Berrada, new CEO for the club of Manchester United. We've been hugely waiting for his commence of duties at the club of Manchester United. And finally, it has gone ahead to come to pass. And he has gone ahead to obviously get himself what he wanted into the mix. Shocking from last night, reported by a source coming in through from the side of Villarreal in Spain, and finally it has been confirmed by Fabrizio Romano that Omar Berrada is leaving the club of Manchester United. And guess what? Even Samuel Lucas, the United chief writer for the Manchester Evening News, has also gone ahead and really confirmed that. And it's really confirmed. Lisandro Martinez gearing up for the final of what we call the Copa America, and so much more is what you're going to be tackling onto this beautiful channel. That is the United Matters channel. Where are you guys watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're only watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. We commence the day with a story coming in through from Jadon Sancho, and you've gonna hit obviously get it very well. Sancho back at Carrington, and I've gonna hit obviously dissect it very well. That doesn't mean that he's known for sale. The fact is, United are looking in for a buyer who can come in through and really meet what we call the exact evaluation for the club of Manchester United for the English international known as Jadon Sancho. So we thank God for the gift of life. The Muslims Barakallahu Fikum, and obviously let's start it off with Omar Berrada. Now, the wait is over. Omar Berrada is the new CEO for the club of Manchester United. That has been known since February, I think February this year, and we've been waiting for this moment for Omar Berrada to come in through and really be named the CEO officially and start working in the office of Manchester United. And guess what? He has gone ahead and obviously changed what we call his bio on his X account. It is at Omar Berrada. You can as well follow him in there for you. And he is the sports, fitness and recreation. That is the type of account that he owns on CEO. Manchester England, linked as you see there, joined November 2008. He's following 809 people, and he's having 36,400 followers. That is it. That is the amount of people that really do follow Omar Berrada, and he's the new CEO. And you see the title very well, CEO Manchester United. It hadn't gone ahead to change ever since he left the side of Man City, though he was on a gardening leave, but he came in through and obviously changed it today morning. We told you, so we got sources confirming to us that Omar Berrada is gonna be becoming the CEO of Manchester United today. Yesterday night and today morning, we've woken up to this change that Omar Berrada is going to hit to make onto his bio on his X account. On the linked, he said, Chief Executive Officer at Manchester United Football Club, Manchester United EC Business School, and he's in Manchester, England. That is United Kingdom. That is Omar Berrada for you, and he's really giving us vibes that we've always wanted as a club of Manchester United. We've always wanted him to come in to obviously put us in a very good shift, and finally he has gone ahead to give us those vibes, and we've gone ahead to hugely welcome them. And Omar Berrada officially starts work for Manchester United today, and I tell you what, the wait is over, and Omar Berrada has been named the CEO of Manchester United, starting works today. Now, what does it mean for Omar Berrada to obviously start work today at the club of Manchester United? Right? One, he's obviously going to be acting officially. We remember that Sir Jim Ratcliffe, when he was really conducting a certain interview, he confirmed to us that he always talks to Omar Berrada and Dave Bracefold on a daily. That was it. He confirmed to us that he talks to them and they keep him into the mix. That's what he was told. That's what we are told by Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Now, it's official that he won't need to obviously maybe meet Sir Jim Ratcliffe in a hiding or elsewhere, but he's gonna be operating his office at Carrington, and he's gonna be waking up early morning, go to Carrington, and obviously start his works. Being the CEO of Manchester United that is really competent, that we're ever gonna hate to have, you understand, he is going to obviously work alongside all the people he has gonna hate to recruit, and it shows you how competent this guy is, because when you look at everyone who's gonna hate to recruit, when he's not even officially working for the club of Manchester United, it shows you how good and how well he's really gonna make the club of Manchester United, and how great we are gonna become in here onto the side of Manchester United, because as it stands, he is really the CEO for the club of Manchester United. And when he was not really officially working for the club of Manchester United, he recruited the following. One, he brought in Dan Ashworth, one of the best rated sporting directors or director of football in England. After that, he brought in Jason Wilcox. He is the technical director, having a very huge reputation from Man City to Southampton to Manchester United, and he is really trying to build that bond or list of people that can come in through and really work with him to take United to where we want to be. Then thirdly, he brought in Christian Vivel. Christian Vivel has been working at Chelsea, Hoffenheim, Salzburg, RB Leipzig as a scout, technical director, sporting director, director of football, amongst all those, and he's the head of recruitment at the club of Manchester United. So, and lastly, he went ahead to obviously sit with Erik ten Hag, and they really zeroed down onto a person that can come in through and obviously give them a very good shift in as far as that can give them a very huge shift in as far as deputizing Erik ten Hag is concerned. As far as you can look at the management of the club of Manchester United, those were two, Ren Haik and Ruud van Nistelrooy, giving all paving an exit to McLaren and Van der Geer for Manchester United. So a lot is really happening at the club of Manchester United. You can anticipate huge changes at the club of Manchester United and huge improvements, because the man who was going to come in through as the CEO, he is really what we call a reputable guy. His reputation is not really undoubted, and in finance, he's really the greatest. And this is like getting in an Ed Woodward who is knowledgeable about football. That is it. You can as well term it like that. It's like bringing in a Richard Arnold who is knowledgeable on football, because Richard Arnold and Ed Woodward financially they were really good, but remember they had gone ahead to do what we call business, not football finance. Their finance was all about business generally, but they had not specialized into football finance. This guy specialized into football finance, and he has been doing this at the side of Barcelona and the side of Man City. And the big question is, if he has been specialized into football finance, will he come up and give us good results? And as far as the CEO is really concerned, I tell you yes, because he knows how a CEO should obviously run his jobs. And remember, even at Man City, when the current CEO, I think is Soriano, if he was to retire, Omar Berrada was seen as his successor, meaning that we've gone ahead to get in the right person for the job, and that is Omar Berrada. And we just can't wait for his interview. And guys, that is what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Omar Berrada's official interview as a CEO for the club of Manchester United. And today, it's really going to get out. It's really going to drop like no other. That is it. It's going to drop, I tell you. It's going to drop. The CEO of Omar Berrada, the interview of Omar Berrada as a CEO of Manchester United, if it doesn't drop today, it will drop, I think, around next week, because we are really well equipped with people who have the gift of the gab to come in through and really face the journalists and really see to it that the questions they've gonna hit obviously be asked get answered. That's the problem we've always gonna hit to have with the recent regime that still has a majority stake into Manchester United, because it was very hard to get Ed Woodward talking to the media, John Mata talking to the media, Glazers talking to the media, who else? Darren Fletcher talk to the media, name it. But all the people that have gone ahead to come in through the club of Manchester United can easily face the media and really face those questions and answer them. You get from Sir Jim Ratcliffe, ever since he was made the minority shareholder, he has gone ahead to hold like 10 interviews talking about Manchester United. Joan Claude, you've seen very many stories coming in from France, and he has been talking to the media from France. Look at Dave Bressford, he's also good at really handling media. Look at Dan Ashworth, can come in to obviously explain any transfer and the style of play of the club. Then we go to the guy known as Jason Wilcox. Is also a vibrant guy and very audible. The same applies to Christian Veville. He can sit down and obviously analyze everything. And now we are having a very good team that can audibly come out and really face the media and express themselves better. So that's why I'm excited about the people that United have gone ahead to hugely recruit. And I tell you, a lot is really going to happen in the side of Manchester United, and no one is really going to stop the club of Manchester United from really getting us back to what we call the glory days. And before we go to Kambwala, let's obviously go through your comments. I'm having Brian O'Willy. How are you, my brother? Let's have Yoro and Delete. All right, let's wait and see how things really pan out. But Adepare Opeyemi says, hello Aradi. Hello Adepare Opeyemi. Gono says the team is now all there. All hands on the deck. That's it. Osira Caesar, good afternoon, Aradi. Thank you. Willy, good morning, Rokani. Osila Caesar says, I think when they buy Delete and Breathwaite all YOLO, then there is no space for Willy Kambwala. Just wish him the very best in La Liga. That's coming in from Caesar. Now, smash the like button, guys. Close to 200 likes. Smash it like no other. And continue to subscribe because we want to hit 20,000 subscribers, right? Continue to subscribe. If you're watching us for the very first time, continue to subscribe. And the rest will be history onto this channel. Now, let's obviously go to Willy Kambwala, French under 2021 player. And finally, this is coming as a shocker. Meaning that they're having a broad plan at the club of Manchester United. And this is what we first got in the night. Coming in through from Wobby O'Neill. He's a United supporter. He broke the news on back of the net that Willy Kambwala is set to leave Manchester United to join Villarreal. That's what we got. And we are like, is it really good or right? Is he getting it from a concrete source? And I was like, let's wait in the morning. If at all the source where he got it is really concrete, then we are going to be getting a very good source, a very good story from a credible source. And guess what? We obviously went ahead to get one. And what did we get? From the main man himself. That is Fabrizio Romano. He said, Villarreal are closing in on a deal to sign Willy Kambwala from Man United. Understand it will be a permanent transfer for a fee around 10 million euros for 2004 born centre back. The deal also includes a future buyback clause for Man United. Final details then, here we go soon. Now, some people will feel agitated about this deal, especially those who are really Willy Kambwala lovers like me. But one thing you need to understand, for a player like Willy Kambwala, all he needs is enough playing time. You get? All he needs is enough playing time. That is it. That's what he needs. Enough playing time. You know? That's what he needs. And at that age, you cannot come in through and let this guy compete with the players that Erik ten Hag is really trying to recruit and those that are really already in existence at the club of Manchester United. And I don't want to hear anyone coming in through and really feeling agitated, because what we've gone ahead to do is the best move, and it shows you that the getting in of Jason Wilcox, Dan Ashworth, Omar Berrada has gone ahead to obviously help us really get these players off Manchester United with a very huge fee. Because before they came in, You can't tell me that would have gone ahead to secure a deal of that magnitude of money, 10 million euros for Willy Kambwala. You get? Meaning that they know how to discuss business and they know exactly what to do and when to do it to obviously get in the club the amount of money that the club really needs. And right now we are having Willy Kambwala and we are getting in 10 million euros. Can you imagine? And that comes in through as pure profit because this boy is an academy graduate and that is recorded as pure profit under the financial fair play rules or the Premier League profit and sustainability rules. That's what really comes in through. And Willy Kambwala is leaving the club of Manchester United. And for me, I'm excited for him. Let him go to Villarreal, get enough playing time, and obviously see how he's really going to be looking into the mix at the club of Manchester United, because all we need is him getting enough playing time. And the most exciting bit of it all is that they've gone ahead obviously put in what we call a buyback clause. That is really very important because Willy Kambwala has the potential to become a very good centre back. He's fast, good on the ball, tall, his physical presence is really out of this world, and there is no way you can really underrate his development. And Erik ten Hag is like, let us really get him out, and after we might get him in. And the competition at Manchester United is really huge because even if you have to look at the defenders that are really around, Kambwala cannot play ahead of them. He cannot play ahead of Maguire, Evans, Lindelof, Lisandro Martinez, right? Those four defenders that are really there, meaning that he needs to obviously get out of the club of Manchester United first. After getting out first, then he return later if at all he proves himself at Villarreal. What makes a player improve is going away and get enough playing time, because you saw to it that with the limited minutes he got at Manchester United, he showed his capabilities, and I think that's why the likes of Villarreal have gone ahead to come in through and shown interest in signing the player in the names of Willy Kambwala. I love the player, and I feel him a lot. That is going to come in through and obviously put in a very beautiful shift in there for you. So that is Willy Kambwala for you, and I tell you what, he's really going to enjoy himself at Villarreal, and Villarreal is a very good team. And in the La Liga, I know he's really going to dominate. And I'll be letting you know how he played his game by numbers and when he's going to be making his debut for the side of Villarreal. But I thank the board of Manchester United for doing such a deal, and getting 10 million euros from this deal is a miracle. Tell me, remind me, which United player have we ever gone ahead to sell from the academy when he hasn't gone ahead to feature into the first team a lot for 10 million euros? Look at Chongi, I think we got like, is it 1.5 million pounds, and we are selling him to Birmingham, a championship team. I think would have gone ahead to get more from him because he would have gone ahead to look better, and they later sold him to Luton Town and we got I think 1.3 million pounds. That was really little amount of money compared to how much we've gone ahead to sell a defender, yet we all know that defenders are cheaper than forwards. If at all Kambwala is really cheaper, if Kambwala went for 10 million euros, then Chongi would have gone ahead to go in for like 20, because look at how Man City have gone ahead to sell these players. There is a player, is it called Armstrong or Robson something, from Man City, was playing for Southampton in the championship, and they included a clause that if at all Southampton qualifies for the Premier League of this season, they are going to be paid 20 million pounds. And no sooner Southampton I think knocked out Leeds in the playoffs and they qualified for the Premier League, guess what happened? It was all about a confirmation that 20 million pounds were going to cross from the account of Southampton to the account of Man City. You know, look at how they've gone ahead to sell Romeo Lavia, you know, and they went ahead to get 20%. You get 20% for the sale of Romeo Lavia of Southampton to Chelsea, and that is close to, I think, 15 million pounds. You understand? That is how good Man City does its business. So, looks like Omar Berrada, Jason Wilcox, Dan Ashworth, and Christopher Vivell have gone ahead to come in through with the better negotiating tactics. You cannot come in through and really tease us or really bully us when it comes to negotiations, because the people that walk into your boardroom are really reputable and they can obviously negotiate you off your final terms. So Willy Kambwala to that side, 10 million euros coming in through. That really confirms to us that we might be getting in 3 defenders. That is it. At a certain point, I thought that it could either be Leny Yoro or Gerard Braithwaite and Matthias de Ligt being a constant, but it might be Matthias de Ligt, Leny Yoro, and Braithwaite. Then you stay with Lisandro Martinez and John Evans, meaning that Lindelof and Harry Maguire might be sold out of the club of Manchester United, and the return of Jadon Sancho to the club of Manchester United makes a very huge communication that we've gone ahead to bring in another homegrown player, meaning that very many homegrown players might be leaving. And if we're talking about homegrown players, Kambwala has left, Maguire might follow up in the queue to leave the club of Manchester United. Right? Now, even Samuel Lucas has come out and really had something to say about the Willy Kambwala deal. Though there is something disgusting, I've gone ahead to really get from him that I don't think that is really called in for. Now, Samuel Lucas said Willy Kambwala is said to be sold to Villarreal for raising fee. Kambwala is understood to have been reluctant to leave until he was informed by Erik ten Hag he would be way down the pecking order of centre-backs. But Kambwala really knew this. He really knew this because the moment we went in for 2-3 centre-backs that I really knew, it was a confirmation that United feel like Kambwala is good, but he's not ready to obviously play into that central defence of Manchester United. That is it. And let's all admit, in the few limited minutes he got, I don't think that he really went ahead to obviously confirm to us that he's that guy, like how Kobe Mainoo went ahead to obviously assert himself into that team of Manchester United. So, United obviously gave him green light to leave to Villarreal, and I think Erik ten Hag sat him down and told him the truth that I tell you, I love you as a player, but I don't believe that you can match the expectations of the club. We are going to bring in very many defenders, and those defenders are really gonna not give you a very huge goal. And now, this is what was gonna hit to piss me off, that Ten Hag said to a confidant that if he was that he was told during preseason that Kambwala would play under him, he would have called them crazy. So, this was really happening the previous preseason because I never saw Kambwala featuring in any serious game. You know, apart from that, we played against Wrexham down in the US. But these other games we have played, Lille, Leeds, Arsenal, Real Madrid, and Borussia Dortmund, you know, it was written nowhere that he was really going to play. And what brought Kambwala into the starting 11 of Manchester United were the injuries. That is it. Remember, we reached an extent when he had only one fully fit centre-back, and I think by then it was John Evans or Harry Maguire, and they needed to obviously get in Willy Kambwala to put in a show. And Willy Kambwala is going to have to come in through and proven to us that he's really a very good guy and nothing is really going to stop him from really doing the needful as a player for the club of Manchester United. So that is Willy Kambwala for you, and he's going to be playing for Villarreal, but there is, I think, a resale clause and a sell-on clause. That is it. But he's going to be a very huge boy and player into Manchester United. So wait and see. When the deal gets done and dusted, I'll be coming in here to obviously let you know how much and the further details of the deal that will come in through and see how things really happen. Now, that means if Kambwala leaves, on Monday, we are having a friendly. We are left with Harry Maguire, Lindelof, and John Evans. Those are the 3 defenders we're really left with at the club of Manchester United. You understand? So, we are here waiting to see how things are really going to pan out for these youngsters to obviously come in through and really do the job for the club. Now, I think I'm having some people into the comment section talking about Kambwala. I'm having Kakinzide Ronald. How far with De Ligt? De Ligt, United is discussing the proper structure of the deal. That is it. Man United is discussing the proper structure of the deal for Matthias De Ligt to Manchester United with Bayern Munich. Alex Jigba, Rokan David, how are you doing? Bro, please let Man United try to sign De Ligt and Braithwaite as quickly as possible. I know they're going to do it. The departure of Kambwala gets us more 10 million euros of money that we're going to be using to obviously get the deal done. And remember, when you look at the deal of Gerard Braithwaite, it has been lacking some 10 to 12 million pounds. And if I totally add that money onto that, I think we can get this guy in. And United are really trying to do this business as soon as possible. Then Willy says, Willy Kambwala really deserved to go elsewhere. Gain enough playing time to keep her talent going. Yeah, you're right. Rokani, how about Manuel Ugarte? Manuel Ugarte is a deal that is there for Manchester United to make. The player has gone ahead to give Man United green light, and they're discussing with PSG on how much they're really willing to get in. But it depends on to a decision of Sofiane Amrabat that is set to be made this week. If United choose Sofiane Amrabat and Casemiro is staying, then we'll have to see to it that Manuel Ugarte doesn't really come. But the moment you see Casemiro leaving, that will make it clear that Manuel Ugarte is really going to be coming in through at the club of Manchester United. Then Muzora Eli, hey Aradi, compare for me Zexi and Hoyland. All right, I'm going to record that video as a separate one and really get them to you in here and see who does what in every game per 90. Then Osira Caesar, that's a sweet business for an academy graduate. Yeah, sweet business. If at all we can really sell our academy graduates for 10 million euros plus sell on clones and buy on clauses, that will be really great for the club of Manchester United. We'll be making huge profit from our players. Remember, we are the only side, I think, that is going to have to make very many losses in the players that we've gone ahead to buy in the academy and in the main team. That is Manchester United. We are in a deficit. That is Man United for you. Then Agabadan, hello Rokani, hope you are doing well, but I don't think Sancho can hit his prime if at all he remains. I want him to pursue somewhere else. I also want Sancho to pursue somewhere else, but if someone asks for forgiveness, why don't you forgive him? That is it. He came in through and asked for one, and why don't you really forgive him? Because he has come out and told you that I feel like he should really be forgiven. Give him a second chance. If he ever misfires or misuses that second chance, then he won't really be given a chance to be close anywhere the club of Manchester United. That is it. Sometimes you let a person set himself to fail. If Sancho goes ahead not to really abide by the rules of Erik ten Hag and break the disciplinary codes again at Manchester United, then he will obviously be shown the exit door without further ado. That is it. And now on Sunday, we all know that England is playing Spain and Argentina is playing Colombia in the Copa America final. And Lisandro Martinez has gone ahead to obviously be seen training with the club of Argentina, the country of Argentina, and this is Cunha in there for you. But Lisandro Martinez was really looking good, fresh, and fit. And one thing I've gone ahead to love about Lisandro Martinez this time around is how long he has gone ahead to spend fit. Remember, he has never been fit like he has been ever since the season of 2023-2024 really started. At the beginning of the season, that's when the metatarsal really got a problem. He went for some 4-5 months off. He returned and played like 3-4 games. He was off. And then he returned towards the end and played against Newcastle. He played against Brighton and he played against Man City. And that was May, right? And after May, he has played football in June. He played in 2 friendlies for Argentina. He played very well. He has gone ahead to play all the games of Argentina, 3 in the group stages, round of 16, quarterfinals, semi-finals, right? And now he's in the finals and he's still fit and he has not really felt anything that is really keeping him off the game of football. That is Lisandro Martinez for you, meaning that huge improvement in whoever went ahead to obviously do that surgery and brought him to where he deserves to be. That is the guy that I'm talking about, Lisandro Martinez, in Lisandro Martinez. And I really love the player and what he has gonna hate to do. So that is Lisandro Martinez for you. I love everything he does, and I just can't wait to see him return to the club of Manchester United. But the big question is, if we get in Matthias de Ligt, get in whole Gerard Braithwaite, how is that chemistry gonna be formed? Because Lisandro Martinez will return towards the beginning of August. That is it, when you're gonna be playing Man City. So I don't know what partnership Erik ten Hag is going to build at first, but Lisandro Martinez is really undroppable. But we might see Evans playing with de Ligt alongside, de Ligt and Evans, or de Ligt and Harry Maguire, and Lisandro Martinez will obviously be coming in there. But you never say never. Ten Hag might risk them out and say, Lisandro Martinez and Matthias de Ligt, you've all ever played under me, you know what to do, and you know the duels, and you know the craft. So better coming through and get United to where we deserve to be, into that Man City derby in there for you. Then I'm having Willy Kambwala, go Villarreal, big mistake of United. It's not a big mistake because he's not going to be having ample playing time. That is it. Let's get it right. He's not going to be getting ample playing time. And if he doesn't get ample playing time at Man United, then he won't develop into the player that you want. And I think he's really good to go to Villarreal. Daniel Nzanzimana, Man United should forgive Mason Greenwood as they are doing to Jadon Sancho. For Sancho, it's not concerned with the fans. The fans have no say about Jadon Sancho. But for the guy known as Mason Greenwood, it's all about the fans and his character, and that's why even his transfer to Marseille is really delaying, because you know it very well that the mayor came out and said that it's a disgrace for Marseille to obviously get in Mason Greenwood because of what he went ahead to do, yet he was really proven innocent into the mix. I really love Sancho. I believe he can do better on the right wing than Marcus Rashford. Yeah, let's wait and see how that's going to happen. But thank you guys for watching through. For everyone who's been part of this video, this is the second video of the day. I've gone ahead to stream with you and really talk to you. Smash the like button close to 100 times. I sign out for now. See you later, as we're going to be returning in more 2-3 hours to come. If there is a story that breaks, will be coming here earlier than expected. We cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ, and may the living to God bless you abundantly. Rokan David is my name. We are